The coastal redwoods of California are the tallest trees in the world. Regularly reaching heights over 300 feet, these giants tower over the coastal regions of Northern California. The tallest of them all, that we know of, is a tree named Hyperion, whose crown tops out nearly 380 feet over the forest floor, and whose location is a carefully guarded secret for fear of vandalism.
Well, I'm the Spawn Ranch worker, and it fits me to a T. I'm the Spawn Ranch worker, and it fits me to a T. If you want some family conversation, come on and smoke a bowl with me.
Hey everyone, Stoner Van Houten here. It is Sunday, September 7th, 2025. Today's video is a follow-up to a video that I made the other day about Lynette Fromme and the 50th anniversary of her approaching Ford with a gun and what that really meant and why that even happened. And that's what this video is today. So, but before we get started, I want to make one thing very clear. I definitely support Lynette. Are we friends? I'd like to think we are. You know, I mean, it depends what everybody's definition of what friends is. You know, I mean, she's been on my show before. I have talked to her before on the show. So I've texted with her and talked to her on the phone, you know, a few times and stuff like that. So I like to think that, you know, we have a very, very small relationship. So, but that doesn't mean that I'm always on her side and everything like that. Yes, I don't mind promoting her book, which you should pick up a copy of you should pick up a copy of Reflection. That's right. Lynette Fromme's book, Reflection. Pick up a copy of that at goodbyehelterskelter.com. So I don't mind helping out with that and stuff like that. And that's what I do. So just, I know before I say what I'm going to say, I just want everyone to know that, yes, I do help her out in certain aspects, but there are some certain things about her that I just think need to be said. And I want people to know some things that she actually did really don't make any sense. And here's one of the things that she has done that doesn't make any sense. And that is the day that she went to go approach Ford, she, in her mind, was trying to save the Redwoods. Now, what she did was absolutely the wrong thing to do to try to save the Redwoods. As a matter of fact, everything she did, which cost her 36 years of her life, it didn't save one fucking Redwood at all. Not one fucking Redwood was saved by her doing what she did, and it cost her 36 years. And I'm sure if we were to ask her today, if you went back in time, would you do that again? I don't think she would, because it didn't get anything done. So let me just, and I know I didn't say that in my previous video, and I should have, but that's why I'm saying it now. So I'm just letting you guys know that everything that she did back in 75, 50 years ago didn't get anything accomplished. It just got her a lot of prison time. Now, if she didn't do that, what she could have done was, you know, become a regular activist like today's activists, you know, and gone to the Redwoods and lived in the trees like people do. You know, you see these activists living in the trees. They all got dreadlocks and everything like that. And they're living in the trees and all that kind of stuff. And you could have probably done some stuff that way and probably saved a couple of trees in the last 50 years and doing stuff that way. Everything that she did by going down to Capitol Park here and approaching Ford with the gun was just absolutely stupid. There's no other word. It was just plain stupid. That was just very, very stupid. It didn't. So, okay. Now, let's just talk about that a little bit on this whole situation with her doing this Now, I've heard some rumors, this and that, maybe some over the years, some of the other Manson girls have given her a little shit because she didn't really do much and she was protected by Charlie, which she was. Charlie kind of favored her more than the others and kind of kept her away from a lot of stuff. And what did she really do? Did she do anything? Did she participate in this, in that, in this, meaning like, Cielo, Waverly, Hawthorne, even the Hawthorne shootout, anything, just something. I know Red was involved in something over here in Sacramento, down the block here with some members of a motorcycle gang, and then ended up killing somebody. But then next thing you know, she kind of got out of that too. But other than that, though, she was really been protected by Manson and by the family. So I think that she's been getting a little slack, like, what have you done? Like, you didn't do anything. So she does this now, because my thing about her is, I can just imagine what the conversation must have been like with Sandy and Lynette that morning. They're living right there on P Street and 18th Street. And, Sandy goes off to do what she's doing. I'm not sure what she was doing at the time. I think she might have been going to college or something. And then, Lynette going, okay, I'm going to put my red dress on. I'm going to walk down to Capitol Park and go do that. I'll see you, she didn't obviously see her later because it probably was a long time until Sandy actually saw her again. So that morning, I could just imagine what that discussion was like, even if they even had a discussion. Did Sandra Good even know that Lynette was going down there to do that? Anyway, the point being of this video is just to let you know that nothing was accomplished by her going down there and doing that. I mean, really, I know there's a lot of you out there and, hey, you love Lynette, you love Red, this and that, and you got your tattoos of her, and you got your pictures and your stickers and your shirts and your hats and all that kind of stuff. And you guys all love her for whatever reason that you love her. But if you think about it, she really just made a very stupid decision to do something to try to save a tree, and no trees were saved. So, people, all I can really say is sometimes when you're trying to help a cause, really think about your actions before trying to save something. And is your action really worth it? Is it going to save something? Are you one of these people, well, we have to try anyway, Stoner, and if we don't put ourselves in front of the tractors, then they're just going to go in there and they're just going to, saw all the trees down, and we have to put our lives on the line. Hey, look, I understand everybody's a different kind of activist, and I'm not saying that the people that stay up in the trees and do that and go in front of the bulldozers, you're not brave or anything. Hey, man, you are. I wouldn't do any of that stuff. I'm sorry, I love the environment too, but I'm not ready to live up in a tree to save the redwoods. But I know some of you are, and that's the way to do it. Not the way Lynette did it. So Stoner Van Hound here, just trying to clear up some information here. Listen, before I leave, I'm just going to say this. Pick up a copy of Lynette Fromme's book, Reflection, at goodbyehelterskelter.com. If you want to get a signed copy of the book, you can actually get a signed copy of the book. You can just get a regular copy at a regular price, and you can get the signed copy, and that's a little higher of a price. And you can just go to goodbyehelterskelter.com and tell George if you want a signed copy. Hey, you can just go to contact me and say, hey, I saw it. I heard about Lynette's book being signed on the Stoner Van Hound's video, blah, 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 blah. He'll let you know. You can PayPal him, and then he'll mail out the signed copy. All right. Stoner Van Hound here. Take care. I hope you enjoyed this video.